Hello, everyone. People are slowly being replaced by machines in many areas of science and technology today because they are more accurate, work faster, and have a lower chance of breaking down. Machines are helping with high level medical situations and working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week in workplaces without pay or breaks. Human jobs are being taken over by robots. Music. Imagine going to work or school in a car that doesn't need a driver and guides you through a traffic-free road to get you where you need to go on time. Wouldn't that be nice? It's not a dream, it will happen soon. Our ancestors didn't think there would be a time when cars would drive themselves. So many companies like Nissan, Audi, and Mercedes are trying to take this idea to a whole new level. Self-driving cars work with the help of complex networks of high-tech cameras. Instruments for computers, LIDAR radars, and lead systems. Tesla is one company that does a lot of study on cars that can drive themselves. The world is moving towards self-driving cars, and technologies like Tesla cars and automatic Uber test cars are just the beginning. Cars that drive themselves have pros and cons, just like everything else. Let's start by talking about the pros. Overspeeding, driving too quickly, breaking the rules, not paying attention, being drunk or tired, and other things can lead to car accidents. Each year, about 1.3 million people die in car accidents, and half of those deaths are pedestrians, cyclists, or riders. These problems could be avoided if the car drove itself. We don't agree with this completely, but technology is improving every day, and soon there will be self-driving cars with a system that prevents all accidents. Self-driving cars can eliminate 95% of traffic accidents because they plan every move. Self-driving cars will make travel much easier for disabled people and the elderly who depend on others. They will also improve traffic equity by making it easier for poor people to get where they need to go. Since the cars will go at a set speed and follow all traffic rules, there will be less road rage. Most self-driving cars are hybrid or electric, which also makes them much cleaner. The most important question is whether self-driving cars are safe to ride in. Many cars on the road have automated driver assistance features that help the car stay in its lane and speed up or slow down on its own. But technology is still developing, so don't do anything risky. Keep your eyes on the road. There are 6 levels of automation, from level 0 to level 5. The first 3 levels are controlled by humans, and the last level is controlled by an automated driving system. The public's vehicles are level 2, which means they need human care. A number of Tesla owners said that their cars mistook shadows and tree branches for real things and thought that people on foot were bikes. Would you give your life to this car? The Tesla car went on sale around the world in October 2021 with full self-driving features. It had 8 cameras and 12 ultrasonic devices that took pictures of its surroundings and controlled its movement. Tesla has sold about 1.3 million FSD cars just in North America. On its website, Tesla says that all Tesla drivers need active driver supervision and are not autonomous. They are working on self-driving cars, but they are not yet advanced for the no-driver way. Tesla FSD helps the vehicle do a number of tasks. FSD helps the car find its way on autopilot, which lets it go on roads. Lanes, the car parks itself with the auto park option, and whenever you need it, just use Smart Summon to call it. With the auto steer feature, Tesla's FSD wants to fix mistakes made by people and even make traffic flow more smoothly through the city. One thing that makes FSD unique is that it can predict the traffic lights, which makes it easier to guess how the roads will be and change their speed accordingly. It can also predict the weather and change its speed accordingly when it's wet or dry. Tell us about the state of the roads in developing countries, where gasoline and diesel cars are a big part of the dust and pollution in many towns. The introduction of Tesla not only stops pollution but also lowers people's stress. You may be wondering how this lowers stress. Well, the average person gets stressed when driving a car because they have to be careful all the time. With autopilot, we can lower this kind of stress. Not only that, but it can also cut down on traffic in big cities. One of the most tiring things about living in many developing countries is dealing with traffic. With Tesla and its FSD system, we can help reduce crashes and see other Teslas and their paths to avoid an accident. Avoiding traffic jams also saves you time, which you can use to be more productive or spend more time with your family. When level 4 or higher automatic self-driving cars come out, we'll be able to improve the quality of our lives, work faster, and make the economy grow. Research shows that by 2035, the self-driving car industry could bring in between $300 billion and $400 billion. While Tesla cars have some benefits, they also have a lot of problems. A disturbing video on Twitter showed a Tesla Model Y with a problem in its automated systems that made it impossible for a 55-year-old man to stop the car. It was moving very quickly and hitting people in other cars as it went. In 2016, the first known death from a self-driving malfunction was reported when Joshua Brown, 40, crashed his self-driving Tesla into an 18-wheeler trailer. The Tesla failed to recognize the trailer. 3 more people were killed when the autopilot Tesla crashed, which caused the car's lithium battery to catch fire and kill them. Remember that autopilot is still in its early stages and is getting better over time. Many people are worried about who should be responsible if a Tesla or any other self-driving vehicle gets into an accident: the driver, the manufacturer, or the government. If someone dies, only the victims' families will suffer. With the arrival of new self-driving technology, 34 states have already passed laws about autonomous vehicles in the USA as of January 2023. At first, there were a lot of technical problems with crashes involving self-driving cars, but they were fixed in the end. Cybersecurity is a big threat to the self-driving system because hackers could remotely turn off the lights, honk the horn, open the trunk, and even distract the driver while they're riding. In the worst case, this could lead to a rise in new types of cybercrime if it isn't fixed permanently. The quick rise of self-driving vehicles also changed the way traffic systems work. Not only that, but it will also make parking and public transportation harder to use. The new cars that can drive themselves will have very different designs with self-driving built in. May have a hard time because the cars have to be aware of their surroundings all the time, and people's unpredictable behavior will also make their job harder. The self-driving vehicles also help with urban development because drop-off features will make parking spaces bigger and make it possible to call for cars when needed. Vehicles can talk to each other in traffic management to find the easiest and fastest way to get to your destination while routing efficiently. If self-driving vehicles are used for public transportation, many drivers will lose their jobs, but that's the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. What do you think will happen in transportation over the next 10 years now that these self-driving cars are on the road? Feel free to share your thoughts on the video in the comments section. If you liked it, please click the like button and subscribe to the channel. Have a great day.